women will take a hit to their brand if they don't put forth the idea that they are single all the time. Image of the soccer players that I gave you. Do you have that? There you go. Okay. I love this. So superimpose that. That's good. So these are soccer players. Forgive me, I'm not a big soccer fan. I can only recognize one of those.
Ronaldo.
I think. Yeah,
Cristiano.
Cristiano. Okay, so he's the one I recognize. So on the left-hand side is the players' Instagram of the same vacation that their girl. Like, I'm very attractive women that they're. I mean, these guys are the apex. They're at the top of their game right now. This is the difference between the players' Instagram and their girlfriend's Instagram.
Well, you know why? Because if the girl started posting all of the relationship photos, it would be like, oh my God, she's only with him for money. Oh my God, she's only about her man. Oh my God, she doesn't do anything else but like talk about whoever. That's why.
He's honestly, since he married her, he's been trying to maximize like her and blow her up to make her something bigger than what she was. Because he found her in like a store. She was a sales girl.
Are you familiar with the soft launch?
No.
Oh, like the hidden.
Yes. When Instagram girls are on Instagram and they got a new boyfriend, they show the hand or the legs.
Oh, I love a soft launch.
Dude, let me tell you something. I'm the soft launch dude. When my homegirls, they going through like some trouble or whatever, we'll go to Mastro's and just see my fucking hand. I'm the dude doing it. I am petty as my name is Petty White. I am a petty mother. I do that all the time.
I love a soft launch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Why is that a thing? Why do women not want to show that dude on their Instagram
well, for personal
right
reasons,
out the gate?
Okay, I don't know the majority of what other people would say.
Why is it even
a
thing?
I think for personal reasons, I wouldn't, because I know I'm so done with getting like in my DMs, you know, woman to woman, I just want to let you know that your man and I, X, Y, and Z. I don't want to know. I saw your man out doing X, Y, and Z. Or, you know, people just know business and throw all of this info your way that you don't need. Like
it's woman to woman if you're a woman. If you're a man, you're a snitch.
Or that. But, you know, like there's just always something. So I think privacy is my personal reason as to why I don't do it. I mean, y'all wouldn't have known I had like 3 boyfriends in the last like few years. You know what I mean? You wouldn't know that.
If I looked at your Instagram, would I?
There's no soft launch on there.
There's no soft launch.
Not
Is there
even
any pictures of you with one of those boyfriends on there?
Probably, yeah, like an ex, maybe, because it was a sponsored post.
It's so effective.
Because it was a sponsored post.
I've posted
and it was a soft launch sponsored post.
It's so.
It had his head cut
Now,
off.
I know Jamie.
I know. I was like,
Jamie's with her boyfriend on hers quite.
I want that. I would
She's
love.
proud of that. She's
God,
like,
I
look
want
at this
that.
dude.
So badly, I want that.
I mean,
but
like I'm not like I'm pretty open. Yeah, I don't care. So I put whatever I want out there. In fact, I posted just recently. I lost like 100 followers for doing that.
That's
like,
exactly what I was getting at. That's exactly
I lost 100 followers just recently.
The reason
just
why
for,
women do soft
you know.
launches is because they know that their brand will take a hit if they in any way present the idea that they are taken.
So you know what? Let me tell you something.
And you lose 100 followers.
But I don't care.
No,
I don't care.
Yeah, well, look at the dude you're with. Yeah, I mean,
But let me tell you something. So I was, you know, I dated the guys that people would assume I would date. You know, I was dating an NFL athlete and whoever else. And then I was over it. And I was like, you know what? Maybe this is not working. I don't know why. Let me date someone, quote unquote, normal. I dated a teacher, dated a firefighter, posted him, brought him around, you know, my friends and people. He ended up being a groupie. So if anything, he was trying to feed off of what I was doing.
Treat her like a celebrity and she'll treat you like a fan.
Oh, and he was the one I posted on my social media.
Bro,
and
you just got him laid. I'm telling you right now. I've been telling my homegirls this all the time.
I just called you girl, Michael. I was like, girl.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of these things where it's like, there's one girl I was seeing. There's one girl I was seeing. She had like more than like 4 million followers. And when I would post her on my, it was incredible. I would get girls hitting me up all the time. When she would post me in her story, it was just fire and hate and just whole.
Well, mine was empty for the teacher, but for him, I'm sure it was flooded. Whatever.
You know, I kind of noticed something really interesting about like those pictures that it's like, okay, so these are like the top tier guys. These are like the
Apex alphas.
Yeah, right. And then here they are, like all wifed up, right, with their booze. Like that right there. It like that to me says like, hey, commitment. Hey, like more than sex. Hey, like I'm giving up like all my access to like what I could have, and
all
this
others.
is and so that right there. That right there is like a really good, like, I feel like that's kind of a contradiction to some of the things that you guys are saying.
It's making those men more attractive.
I was going to say, I know that reality.
Okay, so hold on. So they're only doing that because this makes me look attractive because I'm with my hot wife.
Negative. There is no downside for it. That's the point. I have a hot wife, therefore there is no downside. Whenever I post me with a super hot girl, there is no downside for me.
Yeah.
None. It does not
You
matter.
don't think that
Instagram is
they
not
take
a
a
funnel
hit?
marketing system for any of those soccer players.
So you
for their
don't-
wives or their girlfriends?
For the soccer
Definitely
player.
is.
For the
Yeah.
soccer player. For him.
The soccer player, he like not only because the women will
So
still
if
talk
a
to
guy,
him.
so what you guys are saying that a guy can post a girl, doesn't take a hit.
None.
And so that's
Just helps me.
I think it works the
pre-select.
opposite.
Watch what happens.
Pre-selection.
Even when
It's
just like I'm
pre-selection.
just friends with Lindsay Pellis. When Lindsay posts a picture with me and she's got her arm around me, I get a ton of followers. Yeah, it doesn't hurt me at all. Absolutely none.
The way that I would look at that, and again, I'm not a guy. If I'm operating under that kind of evolutionary psychology mindset, I would feel like that would be a disadvantage if I used that theory. That would take
If you're
me
a man
off
or a
the-
woman, remember
if
two
I'm
different
at-
things.
I'm looking at it as a man. I'm saying if I use that theory, I would feel like that would take me off the market a little bit.
Now, from my experience, you and I are friends. From my experience, do you think that when I post videos or pictures with me with a girl, you remember my last relationship, do you think more girls messaged me to go out with me or fewer girls messaged me to go out with me?
You weren't in a commitment though or anything like that.
No, even
you
if
know
I was
mean?
in a commitment or not a commitment.
Well, I think that those things factor in. At least in my opinion, they do.
No. As far as a girl, I agree. Some women are like, well, he's married, so I'm not going to go after him.
So that's,
I will
that's
tell you,
what
hold
I'm
on.
saying.
I will tell you just as many women who are like, I don't care that he's married or I like him more because he's married. But here's the main thing. Even the women who wouldn't go out with me if I was showing that I was married are still more attracted to me because they see me with an attractive woman. There is zero downside.
It's literally like having a baby in your arms or a puppy. They make
it's
it
a
a
dog
reason.
effect.
I've seen
There
it.
it
They
is.
make it a reason to walk up to Michael and say, "Oh my God, your girlfriend's so beautiful. Tell me more about her." And they're just like trying to be in his gaze.
Guys ask me
trying to
that-
connect.
You
like,
have not. Yes.
Wait, you want to talk about another double
You know?
standard? If you have like a single mother is at a serious disadvantage in the sexual
Poor
marketplace.
thing. Yeah.
A single father is at an advantage in the sexual marketplace because it's proof of concept. Somebody approved of him and he's got the baby and maybe he's a widower or maybe
There's nothing better than a good father.
There's a guy like seriously. Well, you want to know why? I hate to even use this analogy. You want to know why The Mandalorian was so freaking great a show?
say it with your chest.
Why it was one of the best things that Disney has done.
Orphan baby.
The baby. They don't want a strong, powerful, like Jedi Rey, female. They want baby Yoda. That's what they want. And so it's like that proof of, it's like having that guy who is, he's proven that he can be a good father. Oh boy, man, and he's hot and he's on his game. Yeah, okay. And he can wield a lightsaber. Okay, fine.
That's a perk.
He's a protector. All of it. He has a deep voice, and then he cares for the baby.
Parental investment.
Everybody thought that Pedro Pascal was so attractive after that shit. Of course,
I'm sure it was. But as far as like the soft launch thing is what I was getting at, and we can finish up after this. The idea is that women will take a hit to their brand if they don't put forth the idea that they are single all the time. So when that's why they have a soft launch. That's why there is, I'm going to ease my way into it because I think on some level of consciousness, like women understand that they're going to take a hit to their
Do the
to their
everyday
brand.
woman? Do everyday women do that?
I've argued this, and this is in my fifth book, Player's Handbook, is everything is brand management, as Jason Hartman was saying. It's like Instagram is funnel marketing for women in the sexual marketplace, which is an economy. So one of the reasons why women are so hesitant to put pictures of other guys on their Instagram is because they know that they will destroy the perception of attainability. I might be able to get this girl.
Or
she
a
seems
low
like she's
body
single.
count. They're literally
Or a
seeing
lower body count.
the body count on
Right
the
then
thing.
and there.
Like for me, having
I never thought of that.
having a high body count does not disqualify me from you saying some women. Introduce me to these women because I haven't met them.
Or single mothers who don't show their children in their Instagram.
For sure.
Because they know that is a disadvantage.
I
It's
would say
very
right
similar to
now,
that.
I know my ex literally never posted me once because it was going to mess up what he had going on.
Because he didn't know what he was doing. Like, honestly, if he had posted,
Is that the one that cheated on you?
Yeah, more women would have.
Prosecution rests, Your Honor.
More women would have come after. Yeah. More women would have come after him had he done it. He just didn't know what he was doing.
I've posted all my boyfriends, and I don't do any soft launch.
Let me ask you something. When you post your boyfriend,
if I don't post them, it's
when you
because
post
he's
your
not
boyfriends,
posting me.
do you notice any difference in your interaction when you do post your boyfriend?
Oh, of course, yeah.
It's bad. Yeah.
Nobody cares. Same as when I used to post my family and my dogs and food.
Mm-hmm.
Show us your tits. We don't care about you.
Or show me your tits. No one cares.
But I was going to say, is that especially in the global sexual marketplace, and which, like I said, it is an economy, you lose brand capital. Women, anyways, lose brand capital the moment that they present the idea that they might not be single. And so I can also use the example of Aisha Curry, Steph Curry's wife. She has been on the Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith talking about how she wants to keep her Instagram and how she wants to look hot and sexy for other guys and be cute and everything. Like, you are with like a Hall of Fame,
Honestly,
NBA
when she said
player.
that, I cringed a little, but I understood what she was trying to say. She's just being honest, but I did cringe a little bit.
Right?
Yeah.
You just use what is it? Ciara and Russell Wilson. The other
Funniest shit ever.
What's funny about it, you guys?
Because man, she had a baby with Future. She didn't have a baby.
Yeah, in her hoe phase.
She didn't have a baby with a rapper. She had a baby with like the priest from the Church of Misogyny. Dude, are you kidding me? She had a baby with Future.
Ruined.
Like, I'm not saying. By the way, I'm not saying she's ruined. I'm saying she had to find a guy who's basically ASD to marry. Have you heard that Russell Wilson's been doing? He does high knee exercises going up and down the aisle. His teammates do not like him because he comes off as incredibly disingenuous. And I'm just telling you, man. Like, she had to find a sucker. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think he's a sucker at all, dude. He's like
I
a
know.
major football star. Like, that guy's not a sucker.
I think he's been that way since day one.
He's a major football star. I don't know about that.
That's like us dating, some boys and then getting our sense at the same time he was,
I don't think that she's like looking at him trying to like level up. Sorry, no pun intended.
Every time I'm critical of a guy who is clearly a quote unquote alpha male, and I say, he's blue pill alpha. Look at what he's doing. He's definitely, desire. I mean, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. Don't get me wrong, okay? Does that?
I don't know about Hall of Fame.
Well, okay. Look at Jeff Bezos, for example, the richest guy in the world.
Say Tom
okay,
Brady. Can we talk about
you
him?
could say, well, he's got all this money, so therefore he must be alpha. Tom Brady, right? Like he must be alpha. I can't really make a call on Tom just yet, but I can on Russell Wilson because he's what I call a blue pill alpha. He's naturally, innately an alpha guy because he's a football, what he does for a living. So for me to say, he's kind of blue pill, he's kind of a chump when it comes to, he's a simp for Ciara. People go, he's a quarterback, he's an MVP player, or even Prince Harry. Prince Harry's like, they're like, he flew helicopters and he's been from a man that
he brings flowers.
I'm saying it correctly.
Because he's like emotionally connected and all about her. Like, what makes him a simp? Like, I just don't understand. I'll take a simp any day. Yeah.
Prioritizes family, faith,
and football. I'm just saying.
Tom Brady.
The surest way to turn a woman off is to go beta and turn her into
I know that's right. Listen, if we have to play it, y'all have to play it too. Finesse it.
All I'm saying is, let's just watch when he gets cut from Denver in the next year, and then Ciara's just all of a sudden now she's dating.
There's when
she's dating
Look
Gucci
what happened
Man.
to Tom Brady, man.
So for a dude, again, remember when I talked about those guys you don't even notice?
I notice everybody, number one. But you're talking about somebody that I'm interested in.
As a guy, the scale, like the idea right now, the guys who are doing well on social media have such an unbelievable advantage against the guys who aren't. It's like, it's 10 million to 1. It is ridiculous. And I've seen it because I've been on both ends of it, and I've seen it because I've had 500 clients come through my program. And when they go from just being this guy who has these weird photos where they look like a child molester, where they're sitting there with a flannel shirt on at a college football game, and it's
I noticed them too.
A blurry
Swipe.
You're all about that?
Block. No, I'm like,
Swipe right, yeah.
No, I'm talking about Instagram.
Yeah, but
creepy profile.
But when you see when you see those creepy profiles, like for guys, I feel like absolutely right now, not for a guy to do well, to have any chance whatsoever, he has to have an online profile that makes him look viable, that makes him look relevant.
I can understand.
Right. I think it's way more important for men and extremely important for average men to be able to do that. And if they don't do that, they're just left behind. I think it's going to get worse and worse and worse.
Escalate.
It will escalate because the delta will escalate. So for instance, like when I was, growing up, I'd say when I was in college in the late 90s, if I had a decent car and a guy had like a Lamborghini, he would have like, let's just say a 50% advantage over me. Well, now we put those two cars against each other on social media, or my physique versus his physique or whatever. That advantage I have is now multiplied. It's exponential because of social media, because of the scalability of social media. And the other thing that happened was, and this was a big deal, was that girls, like you guys, remember, you're from Illinois, you're from Kansas, like the pretty girls, when they turn 18, they do not stay in Waco or Wichita anymore. They don't stay in Des Moines. They don't stay in Cheyenne anymore. They leave and they move to Chicago and Los Angeles.
Brickell.
They move to Brickell. That's the thing that's happened. And the reason why they know they can move down there, why is it they end up at Tyga's video shoot? No. It's
fish where the fish are.
Hold on. Specifically, it's because someone snuck in their DM. How did they end up at the Maxim party or in the Playboy Mansion? How is it that they ended up at the Ignite party? It's because somebody literally snuck in their DM. That's the difference that's happened. And what's happened is, like I've said this before, high status men normally distribute, high status women do not. There is a top cardiologist in Waco, Texas. There is a high-end personal injury attorney that lives in Wichita, Kansas. There is a guy there in Des Moines, Iowa right now who's an ophthalmologist who makes $300,000 a year. High status men normally distribute. High status women do not. They're going to go to places where it's going to be easier for them. They're going to go to Brickell, like you said before. If I want to be a model, there's a reason you don't live in Secaucus, New Jersey right now. There's a reason you guys live in Las Vegas, or you want to be a model and you move to New York. There's a reason why you go to Swim Week in Miami, or
maximize your options,
or you go to the Met Gala, or you go to Fashion Week. Those things with really attractive women, they do not normally distribute. They go to certain spots. They go to certain places. And social media actually makes that difference, makes that delta even greater.